And I
Yes.
think we live in a time when it's not cool to be a man who wants to protect a woman.
Agreed.
But I think that is a role that is very clearly defined and spelled out for men in the Bible. And I hope that we can get back to a time where maybe we're not talking so much about toxic masculinity and more so just about
Hmm.
healthy masculinity. And I think
Yes.
the desire to protect is a God given, healthy desire.
Hmm.
And I think the men in this movie um, do not live up to that. As a matter of fact, it's not even just not living up to it.
Yeah.
It is flat out doing the opposite.
Hmm.
Um, Especially when we're talking about the characters of Zidler and the Duke and these men who are just straight up abusive to
Yeah.
the women in their lives.
I absolutely agree with that one. And yeah, I think that's I noticed that more on this watching as well. I think Christian is the only one time does he, and it's right before the Duke thing where he asks her not to.
Yes. Yeah.
Um and I
Mm-hmm.
just but definitely agree that like most of the men in this movie are very predatory, and that's the thing, like I like we can really tie this to modern times, and they had the Bohemian Revolution, we've had the sexual revolution
Mm-hmm. Yep.
here, and basically a woman can do whatever she wants with her body, whether it be abortion or selling herself on the streets, whatever. People want to make that kind of stuff legal because they want to say that it's a woman's choice. Um, and that's like one of those pillars, the pillar of freedom. Should we be free to do that kind of stuff? And it's like freedom doesn't mean doing whatever you want. Freedom is the freedom to do what is right.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if you have that biblical foundation. So no, it's not okay to do that, and it breaks you. And like there's so many Instagram stories and reels that I've seen where women will go on a podcast and they'll say like I was a sex worker. Like it's not the glamorous thing that you think it is, which
Mm-hmm.
again I think this movie kind of shows. This broke me. It broke my body. It broke me emotionally. And men out there, you should want to protect us women from that, because I, as a woman, I don't want that. It's not toxic to
Yeah.
want to protect women from doing something that is going to hurt them. Like, you're not gonna watch somebody walk off a cliff. You're gonna say something. You're gonna be like, "Hey, watch out! Don't go that way. Danger." But no, we've boiled it down to, well, it's her choice if she wants to do that.
Yep.
And it's like, but that's not a good thing. That's like letting somebody be an alcoholic or letting somebody be a drug addict, which some people also think is okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a very interesting point.
Yeah, and along those lines too, something I just was thinking of this while you were talking about it, but it's not even Christian who goes to get her. He doesn't
Yeah, yeah.
pursue her at
I
that
never
moment.
thought about that, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So like this moment, that's when she needs him the most, and that's the now you're right. He did ask her not to go in the first place.
Yeah.
He does not go to
He just
retrieve
didn't follow up.
her. Yes. And I don't know, and maybe there's like the message in there of like he's trying to respect that it is her choice to go
Yeah.
be with
Yeah.
Duke.
It might
But
be.
also, come on, man, like go
Yeah.
get your woman. So
We hope you enjoyed this snack-sized taste of popcorn theology. Check out the full episode using the link in the description. Subscribe on YouTube for more content. Follow and interact on social media to share with others. And remember, you are not a mindless consumer.